Hello, everyone. I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. Taquan. Sometimes, unintentionally, we stack these amazing guests up against each other to create a morning that's filled with not only education, but just complete enlightenment. And today, we are continuing with my girl, Stephanie. I love it when she's in the studio. For those of you that don't know her, shame on you, I'm just kidding. For those of you who don't know her, you need to know her and get connected. I want for her to introduce herself, first and last name, and the name of her business.
Yes, good morning. I am Stephanie Ann Ball, founder and president of Stephanie Ann Ball Consulting.
Okay, so now we love her. She comes here, and then again, she educates and enlightens us. But I want to talk about not only what it is that you do, because we will get to that, but the importance of us sharing what it is that we do, and the importance of us getting it out there. You and I met, I think, through a series of different organizations and public speaking events and, waiting in line to speak to that speaker that was done that workshop or done that keynote. How important is it to wait in that line or to wait for that time to speak to that person that dedicated that half hour, 20 minutes, to be able to create a speech for a room full of people? How important is it to wait?
It's everything.
Yeah.
It's so important to take that risk, to hang out a little bit longer, to, just go up to somebody, even if you don't know them, introduce yourself, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what kind of relationship you will create.
Poor thing. She's like, I never knew that Sheldon was going to try. No, I'm just kidding.
But also, you never know when you will make someone's day.
Yeah. Isn't that the truth?
Can I tell a story?
Yes, tell the story, please.
My birthday is this weekend. My birthday is on Sunday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I love that.
And this is one of my favorite birthday stories ever. A
Okay.
few years ago, I was working a retail job. I was working in a store, and it's the regular day, and I'm doing the thing, helping people find clothes, and this woman comes in, totally decked out, head to toe in birthday gear. She had a birthday crown and a birthday sash and like a button. She was like, "What? It's my birthday!"
Yes.
And I went up to her and I said, "Happy birthday! It's my birthday too." Look at that.
Yeah.
Same day, and we had a nice little moment. I was like, "Oh my gosh, we're birthday twins. This is so much fun."
Yeah.
And I helped her buy herself her present. And
Yeah.
she goes, "I hope you get to celebrate today." I said, "Of course I do."
Yeah.
I'm only working for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
So tonight I'm going to go have dinner, and it's going to have, be a great night.
Yeah.
So 15 minutes go by after she left, and she comes back in with this huge bouquet of chocolate-covered strawberries from the store up the
Stop.
street and gave them to me. This stranger who I didn't know, who I
What?
had just met, and she just said, "I just wanted to make sure that you had a lovely treat on your birthday."
Wow.
And it made my day. I still talk about it years
Yeah,
later.
right.
Clearly. So,
But it's impactful. It's
Yes.
those little things that are impact. I mean, she could have easily went home.
yes.
She could have easily said, "Thank you so much.
Yes.
This is the transaction."
Yes.
She was lovely. You were lovely. But I mean, it ends there.
Yes.
It ends there. And there's no need to kind of continue it any further.
Right.
Inconvenience myself in any other way.
Right.
But she went out of her way to
She
do
went out of her way. She took
Wow.
that extra time, spent her
Yes.
own money to make that
stranger.
to make that connection with me. And so when you can do that
Wow.
in your own life and in your own
Yeah.
business, you never know what kind of ripple it can affect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think it's so interesting. I mean, we all move so fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all move so fast getting closer to where it is we want to be. And so, especially in the entrepreneurial space, we're attending a series of different things, chambers of commerce
Mm-hmm.
events, women's groups, networking events, Rotary Club. I mean, the whole thing. And we invest in the time. We get dressed. I mean, let's be honest. We park. We probably pay to park. We are walking down these streets. We're fitting these events, after events, in between sitters, getting sitters, only to absorb the information and then run out the door. But can we capitalize more on those relationships?
Yes.
If we inconvenience ourselves just a little bit more. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Take the extra time.
Take the extra time.
Make the connection. Follow up.
Yes.
Give some value to someone else.
Yes.
And
yes.
then watch what happens.
And watch what happens. So many amazing relationships have come, not necessarily from, and again, I'm an avid, promoter of traditional advertising. I believe in it. I love print. God knows I'm still hanging on for dear life. I love print. I love a good billboard. Love a good radio. Love all of those things. But when I invest money, I invest money in relationships. I invest money in organizations. I invest money in going to events because that is where my brand begins to shine. That's where I can form relationships, look people in the eye, say, I really appreciate what it is that you're doing. I really appreciate the product or service or the talk that you gave. But that time, you see the majority of the room grab their bags and scurry out. The line's too long. I don't really have time. I'm in between other meetings. I believe that it's important to wait. And I know that it could be annoying. There's 5 people in front of you, but you never know what's going to happen at the end of that line.
I think when we met, I was one of the last people there.
That's right.
It was like
That's right.
the end of the night.
That was at the end of the night. And I was like, oh my gosh. And again, for you speakers out there, please understand it in the same right. And you're packing up. You're like, I got to go. I got to get out of here, figure it out. Allocate into the time in which you are speaking. To stay and build those relationships, because ideally what you are saying is looking to be impactful. Yeah. And if it is in fact as impactful as you want for it to be, people are going to connect with it. Right. And so you want to continue those conversations. I could have easily been like, gotta go, gotta get in the car, goodbye. The amount of people that I met at the event, the amount of people that I meet at events daily, is so important. It's so important. So you're gonna continue doing that, right? You find that part as part of it. And you love to travel as well.
I love to travel.
In all of the different lives that you lead, right? And so you're meeting all of these different people.
Yes.
Let's talk about that follow-up, right? So you have, and you weren't, we followed up right away. You followed up with me. We met at the event, I think it was a Tuesday or Thursday. Before the weekend had come to be, I had already received an email from you about when and how we were going to get together again. Yes. How important is follow-up?
Huge.
Yeah.
The magic happens in the follow-up.
Yes.
You have to build in the time. And I know everybody's busy. And everybody gets a million emails. Yeah. But you have to put that time in. Yeah. Put it into your schedule and just send a couple of messages, follow up, and it's done.
And it's done. Because we work off that energy, right, Taquan? We work off that energy, right? And if you let that energy dwindle, right, you want to make sure that whatever connection that you had with that particular individual, they can feel that the next day. Yes. They can say, oh my goodness, I met Sheldon. This was great. I got this information. This felt awesome. How do I begin to capitalize? But this takes discipline.
Yes.
Because, again, following the bouncing ball is the theme of today's episodes, is that there's always something that comes up, right? Yes. So we're like, oh, I'll get to that pile of business cards. I see you out there. Those of you that have gone to conferences and trade shows and have the pile of business cards, I'm going to follow up. I know we have those people. Yep. But we want to ensure that people follow up, correct? Yes. Well, I want people to follow up with my girl Steph.
Please follow up
I want them to follow up with you. Everything that she's got going on is absolutely amazing. That's why we have her on our show on a regular basis. You must connect with her, follow, fan, and like her. How would people get in touch with you?
I have something fun today.
Yeah. Tell me.
If you would like to be a part of my community and be on my list, I would love to have you there. Yeah. So this is where we get to try some new fun technology.
Okay, fun.
Grab your cell phones and put in the number 55678.
Here we go, we're getting involved.
And text my initials, SAB, for Stephanie Ann Ball, to that number.
All right.
And you will get a fun little gift, a little fun book to read, a guide to help you with your vision and your clarity around whatever project it is that you're doing.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
And then we can keep in touch.
Oh, well, let's be clear one more time. To share it one more time.
You got it. Text SAB to 55678.
Oh my God, 55678 SAB. All right, again, no excuses. I know you all have your phones, right? You all have your phones so readily available. You have no excuse but to get in touch with one of our IT experts here at This Is It TV. Stephanie is one of our favorites. We are so happy that you joined us here today.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, my goodness.
I love it.
Oh, thank you. Taquan, right? Another amazing interview. We'll be right back with more. This Is It TV with Sheldon Bartlett Rumor.